AI gurus are lying to you about AI influencers. Here's why and how you can actually do it the right way. They keep preaching to you about how profitable AI influencers are. Just create a character like Lil Miquela or Aitana and start earning millions of dollars through brand deals. All you need to do is generate a hot girl and post her pictures in a bikini. You're instantly going to get millions of followers. Then they show you step by step how to create an AI influencer using some shady platform that they're promoting and getting paid for. Usually a platform with zero customer support and it doesn't allow you to unsubscribe. I'm not naming names here, but I can assure you that I know what I'm talking about when I'm saying this. So yes, it's true that AI influencers are going to take over the internet in the next few years. Gary Vee has been talking about it for such a long time, and he's the guy who started using internet for businesses at a time when people were reacting like, why would you need a website while we have the yellow pages? He says every brand will have their own AI influencer in the very near future, and you won't be able to tell they're AI, and real influencers wouldn't even be able to measure up to them. But the difference is, creating an AI character is not the same as creating an AI influencer. You have to build a following, and it takes a lot of time. Those are two different things. I keep seeing hundreds of cookie cutter Instagram accounts of AI girls in revealing outfits, posing in certain ways. They look so much like each other and plasticky, and they never have more than 20 followers. Those are not influencers, and they don't even have the potential to become influencers. I'm not even talking about character consistency, which most of them don't have, but the real problem is the person behind those AI characters gave zero thought to this as a project. They didn't think it through. They didn't create an actual character. Let me tell you about 3 actual AI influencers that have blown up on social media in the past few months and how they managed to stand out, getting millions of views for each video they posted. Shiromaru or Shiromaru-kun. This Japanese AI character went viral in just 3 months with only 13 videos getting around 14 million views and close to 200,000 subscribers. This is its first video published in March 2026, and see, its first video received over 244,000 views. The very first video on this channel. Imagine getting 200,000 views on your first video. And the second video hits 1 million views. But how did it go viral in 3 months? Let's break it down. Likeable character. The Japanese word pokari in the handle translates to chubby. People tend to like chubby characters with large cheeks, round bodies, and tiny limbs. The outside texture plays a role as well because he's like a plush toy or like a soft figure made out of felt. Relatability. Shiromaru doesn't care about dieting or eating healthy. He's all about the pure happiness of eating delicious meals. People enjoy watching a tiny round creature happily stuff its face with giant homemade burgers or sushi. It's almost like the viewers are enjoying that food through Shiromaru. Cozy vibes. The soft lighting, the scenes where Shiromaru cooks in a tiny kitchen wearing a cute little apron creates a sense of comfort. It probably acts as an emotional safe space for a lot of viewers looking for an escape from their everyday lives. ASMR plus mukbang niches. The videos are combining these two super popular niches, ASMR and mukbang, which is actually pretty smart. No dialogue. The videos have almost zero dialogue and rely entirely on cute sound effects and eating noises, which allowed the channel to instantly spill over from Japan into a global audience. Okay, here's our second AI influencer, Chloe versus history. Chloe literally broke the internet in about 2 or 3 months, and she has dozens of copycats already. You've probably already seen her on YouTube or Instagram in time travel vlogs. Unique character. Chloe's a Gen Z influencer from LA, but she's not your average AI girl or wannabe AI influencer who poses in bikinis at the beach. She's a time traveler, so she's vlogging her way through different eras of history. She travels back to 1912 and vlogs from the Titanic, tries to warn a captain before the infamous accident, or she takes you to the Ice Age and has these really enticing titles like, Can I Survive 24 Hours in the Ice Age? Or she spends 24 hours in ancient Rome. Documentary angle. Chloe's videos are not purely fictional. They're based on actual historical documents and archival photos. In fact, Jonathan Laramie, the man who made Chloe, does some serious research for each video like a professional historian. He basically recreates history with the help of of AI, and he literally says he's competing with the BBC. So that makes Chloe stand out from among the AI slop that's flooding the internet right now. You can tell that from people's comments like, normally I hate AI, but this is exactly what it should be used for. Brand new format. Chloe introduced a completely new format into the historical content niche, which is first-person history vlogging. Basically like modern lifestyle vlogging, but about history and set in the past. So it's massively different from the basic formats like boring documentaries or cinematic reenactments, and it makes young people warm up to history. One commenter even wrote, I learned more about my city than all the time I spent in school. Dolly does vlogs. Dolly is an AI-generated Barbie clone with over 400,000 followers. She's like a Mattel doll that went rogue. She's in the corporate world and wouldn't hold herself back and makes everyone regret that they even talked to her. Chaotic. Instead of trying to look human or like a perfect hyper-polished AI influencer like Lil Miquela or Aitana, she chose to be chaotic and sassy and sometimes mean. Her Instagram bio says, your favorite boss, not Barbie, not Mattel, just chaos. Relatable. Despite her pristine, pink, shiny look, she could get pretty aggressive. She's actually famous for her angry rants and side-eye comments like an overwhelmed Gen Z vlogger or a reality TV star having a meltdown. The Uncanny Valley satire. She doesn't hide that she's AI. Instead, she uses the slightly creepy, unnatural movements of generative video as a comedic tool. Absurd escapism. Dolly offers pure, absurd escapism for people looking for a change amid their social media feeds flooded with overly curated aesthetic lifestyle videos, which makes her content scroll-stopping and highly shareable. Subscribe to hear me talk more about creative AI and how to make AI commercials.